G'day everyone and welcome back to episode 96. We are so close to the end, but sadly we have to complete these buildings that I really wish someone told me to finish when we first built them, because as you'll see later on in the video, everything is out of square now. And by the time I got to doing this, it was too little too late, but you'll see me realize it later and then have to spend a little bit of time pretty much trying to fix all of that. So sit back and relax. It's not really a crazy build. There's nothing really exciting like going on. It's just with the park limits and stuff like that. I've really tried to cut back on over detailing certain areas now. So you'll pretty much see with the backstage of these buildings, they're all going to be pretty bland and pretty, I wouldn't say boring, like I will try to put stuff in them, but yeah, just with the way the park's performing, I think until I can solve a couple of areas as to why the park really drops in frames around certain areas. It's mainly around the Justice League ride and the Scooby-Doo coaster that I really find that frames drop. So I'll have to try and look into why that might be. I'm not sure. There's no like video screens or nothing like that in the Scooby-Doo one, but yeah, I'm not sure what could be triggering that, because none of the rides are operating at the moment. I pretty much run the park with it all turned off, so I'm open to suggestions for stuff that might be triggering the frame rate drops around certain rides. It could just be one of the Planet Coaster things. So this area here, I kind of didn't want to just leave blank. I did, for those that don't know, this part used to be, I'm not sure if it still is actually, it used to be like an overflow sort of pathway to where if they had too many people on Main Street or a parade was going on, they would open these gates so that people that actually just wanted to ride the rides could get around them crowds and not have to like squeeze through people watching the parades or whatever else. I know that it used to lead to the old, the Lethal Weapon shop, I think it is. But oh wow, like that's how far back I'm going. I can't even say the old Arkham. It's the old Lethal Weapon and then now the old Arkham. So all of that's gone now. So it's, oh man, it's just, it's going to be a weird thing to say. So I knew wasn't going to have guest access in this area, so say like actual park guests. So I wanted to have it to where if you were having dinner in that little cafe there, or you were standing there next to that fence, when you look over down that alleyway, you can see that something used to be there, but it's pretty much all been taken apart and not destroyed, but it's just not accessed anymore. And yeah, it's just been left abandoned. But that's something that you can play around with when you download the park. But yeah, most of these will just be pretty bland. I'm obviously trying to do some lighting passes as I can, because the park is pretty dark at night, and I didn't want to release this so that when you download it, use it just limited to only daytime. I know some people like to watch parks at nighttime as well. So yeah, no, this is a pretty simple video. I've really set like goals on each videos of getting parts done. And it's literally just ticking off boxes now as I get closer and closer. So it will probably be episodes maybe 97, 98. That will either be the boring paperwork side of the videos. I've already gotten some really good suggestions from people of like different scenarios to try and put in if we can. But yeah, just keep dropping them if you want. Like it's really cool to see and have your involvement in all of this. But yeah, you would have seen just there I started building the path in which went around the side, and it was just really weird how everything just didn't match up. So that's a valuable lesson that I'll learn from now on, of being more aware of just the like, I don't even know what to say, like the world axis, I guess. Because Main Street is built off of that axis, I really should have focused on trying to have Main Street on the main line for the main X, Y, and Z line, and then having the rest of the park off it. But yeah, so it's it's a minor tedious thing, but I got over it. I played around with it for a couple of hours and finally got. It's not like perfectly straight, but it's enough to not drive me insane. So with these parts of the buildings, I didn't really know what to do with them. I was kind of just a little bit dumbfounded. I was going to go over the top and go crazy, and then I don't know. It's kind of like redundant, really, to try and go over the top with this section. So I overbuild. I put it back. I stopped recording. I came back, tried to record again, and I just couldn't find a happy medium. So you'll see me abandon this part. So as all my videos, for everyone that's has been watching them, it's I'm very chaotic with my building. I don't like to sit on something for too long. If it does take me too long, I'll move on to something else, because it's just the way I build. So I will probably come back into this off camera and try to work out how to do the backstage area better. But yeah, as I said, like if I can't help out that frame rate, I don't want you downloading a park that you can't enjoy. So if that's the result of having to leave these areas as a dead zone where it's filled in, but it's kind of like just left empty, I'm happy to leave it as that, because it's really a happy medium when you think about it. So yeah, no, I've been playing around a little bit. I am still 100% on getting this out at episode 100. So as you can tell, the pressure is on for 4 more episodes to try and get this done. But I feel like it's very manageable. We've only got the other side of Main Street to go, and then just a couple of other backstage little areas and stuff like that. So I'm probably overestimating that it's not really that much left, but most of it's just building stuff off camera. It's not like this part I can sit back and like record for you guys and stuff like that, but it's just the tedious stuff that I like to go over and stuff like that. It's that's more what I've got to account for with timing wise. So yeah, it is what it is. Like even with like this stuff, sorry, you could tell that like I'm literally recording this after I've just finished building, so my brain is just like mush this episode. Sorry about that, but I think I like just the plain white paneling there rather than the concrete. I might do that instead, just go back over all them and redo it as sort of just a bland white with maybe some supports and stuff like that. I don't know, this is a part of the area that people don't really see, so I didn't want to spend too much time obsessing over it, and I knew that this part would be redone after episode 100. As always, I like to reveal stuff to anyone that sticks around to the 8, 9, 10 minute mark. I really want to redo Superman Escape pretty much the same way that I did Scooby-Doo and the Wild West, doing it my own way. I really want to give it a go and try to remodel Superman Escape. So that's something to look forward to after this all finishes and we release this and you guys get it and stuff like that. But that's probably going to be one of the videos that I do after this of, yeah, I just think that ride could be improved so much. Like, as great as it is very outdated. Not to poop on Movie World, but yeah, I feel like it could just be something completely different really inside. Still escaping from Metropolis, same concept, but yeah, just doing it my way, I guess is the best way to say it. But yeah, no, this is another episode done, 96. As I said, make sure you are subscribed so that I can include you in episode 100. Yeah, just keep watching. Like, the views have been insane, the comments have been insane. So yeah, always remember to like, always remember to comment. I love talking to you. But as always, please make sure you have a great day and take care of yourselves. Thanks.